Many of you probably think that this is mindfulness meditation, and that mindfulness meditation comes with being a vegan, full-body, tattooed, hipster-looking yogi. But you are mistaken. Mindfulness meditation training serves benefits for anyone from your mom to the average Joe. But how does mindfulness meditation work? It isn't daydreaming about what you'll have for dinner, we can assure you that. There's a lot more to mindfulness meditation than what meets the eye. Mindfulness meditation is a type of meditation which involves paying attention to the present moment and being non-judgmental with oneself. With the rising pressure within society as one has to look a certain way and make a certain amount of money, many people face burnouts. Many long for rest and a peace of mind. Mindfulness meditation, the most popular meditation practice in the West, has proven to help with anxiety, depression, stress, addictions, physical and mental pain, and ADHD. It helps us rest our monkey brains.
So first of all, therefore, the Buddha saw that we had a monkey mind, that the mind controlled by ignorance of where happiness is to be found, the way the world exists, jumps from one place to another place. It tries continuously to satisfy its basic need. It wants to be happy and free of suffering. And is obliged to go from one thing to another thing, to another thing, to another thing, to another thing. And when you first sit down in meditation, this is what you see. The mind just tries to entertain itself.
The monkey brain has been known to monks for decades. However, only recently have scientists been able to back this up with research. Your brain has two ways of working: the task positive mode and the default network mode. The task positive network activates when you are really focused on something, like playing an instrument or actually doing your math homework. The DMN is a little voice in your head that keeps saying, "My hair looks bad today."
So there's an area in the brain that's actually multiple brain regions together, and they call it the default mode network, which starts being active when you do nothing. So the brain doesn't really get rest.
Turns out that thinking too much about yourself can make you unhappy. Research has shown that increased activity of the DMN is linked with anxiety, stress, and depression. Meditation works by focusing on a specific thing like your breathing. This way, it turns off the internal chatter of the DMN. A study found that meditators had reduced activity on the DMN even when not meditating. This happens thanks to something called neuroplasticity. This means that the way you use your brain can change how it works. Just like doing exercise can change your muscles.
That the brain changes with certain inputs. Particular regions in the brain were better developed. Like for instance, the stress area in your brain, the called amygdala, that's a little core, becomes bigger when people are stressed. And it actually shrinks through meditation within 8 weeks.
This was shown in a study where after 8 weeks of practicing meditation, certain areas of the brain associated with learning, memory, emotion regulation, and empathy grew thicker. So, for everyone out there, you don't have to be a monk to meditate. So give it a go. Besides, what's the worst thing that can happen? You could forget things you should forget, and you will think less about yourself.